Hi everybody, this is Bev, Clarkovision, and this is just a quick-ish update, CD and vinyl update that I'm just going to do here. I just kind of fancy doing it this way for a change, so it is really me, but I'm just seeing if, I'm that busy. I just want to kind of try and get through this quickly now, so I thought I would just try this out and see how it goes, but here goes anyway. So basically it's just CDs and records that I've had come in over the last couple of weeks. I showed this one recently, Sacred Outcry and Damned for All Time. I've got the vinyl of this, the record on No Remorse, and I liked it so much I decided to get the CD. Because I think I ordered something else through No Remorse Records lately. Can't even remember, but I picked up threw the CD in at the time, and also this one, which I also have on record, Glaciers, The Passing of Time. Glacier are from the United States, and this album was released last year, 2020, and it's one of the greatest albums of 2020 as far as I'm concerned. It's simply fabulous. So I wanted the CD copy of that as well. This one that came in, if you remember from my last video, I did show an album by this band, Stormhunter. It was their debut, which I had got picked up on vinyl. German band, kind of speed metal, influenced by a kind of early Halloween and early Running Wild. And I said in that video I had another one of their albums on order. This is it. Crime and Punishment. Now the only options for me vinyl wise that I could find were they had a picture disc reissue of this album. And I didn't really want the picture disc, to be honest. It was a 10-year anniversary release on picture disc, because it originally came out, I think, in 2011. So that would be right, 2021. So it is available through Amazon, that one, if anybody wants it. The other option was to go for the Japanese issue on CD, which is what I've gone for here. I thought just, obviously you've got your Obi here, and unfortunately it was a wee bit more expensive than the average CD, but it is what it is. And sorry about the glare and all that stuff, but here is their other album that I own. Really good stuff, again, just German speed metal, brilliant stuff. So Stormhunter and Crime and Punishment. Next up is another one I discovered through YouTube, basically. Or was it? No, I think I discovered this through the No Remorse website. This was the one I was ordering along with a record. Oh yeah, the record will be in this video as well. Goodness me. So this is why I ordered the other two, the Glacier and the Sacred Outcry. But this band I discovered through No Remorse's website. As you can see, it's released by them. It's a 2021 release. And the band is called The Black Sword. And the album is called Alive Again. These guys are from Russia. And they're kind of sort of a cross between traditional metal and a bit of power metal mixed in. But again, really good stuff that I quite enjoy. So there you go. Excellent. Again on No Remorse Records. And finally, as you can see, the t-shirt here as well. I was following Tobias Sammet's Facebook page, and he said one day, he says if you order something from the shop, because they've revamped the shop or something, his merchandise shop, you will get a signed Moonglow poster. And I thought, well, I wanted to get some t-shirts anyway, so I went and had a look. So I ordered a t-shirt. Well, I actually ordered 3 t-shirts, but I'm just going to show you the one here. So, and they also had a signed copy of Moonglow. I think they had signed copies of another couple as well, but since Moonglow's my favourite out of all the Anavantasia stuff to date, I went for a signed copy of this, so it's there on the cover. And right enough, he sent me the signed Moonglow poster, which is folded, but there's his autograph right there across it as well. So I was really chuffed about that. And it is just kind of the album cover, so very chuffed to get that. And it's the sort of media book version again, which I already have, but that doesn't matter. And so here's one of the t-shirts. It's the one of the Avantasia World Tour tees. There's all the dates on the back from 2019, was it? Hang on, I'm going to make a hash of this. There you go, 2019. So excellent, I was very happy about that. So on to the vinyl. And the first of the records on show is this other band I discovered again through somewhere, I can't remember, when I was just browsing, and is it Callidia or Callidia, or I don't know, but Callidia I think, and The Frozen Throne. This band is from Italy. They're female fronted, and they're kind of symphonic power metal. Oops, and that does have an inner sheet. So that's the back cover. There is the female singer. Inner Wound Recordings. I think that's a Swedish label, is it? Yeah, it's Sweden's their main address. 2019 this came out on Inner Wound Recordings. And it's 180 gram because it's rock solid. And I'll just put these CDs right in the space where I was going to lay down my records. So I'm just going to move the CDs because I need the records to go somewhere flat. 1 second. These can go on the floor here. So yeah, the Frozen Throne, and as I say, symphonic power metal, really good stuff. Another excellent vocalist. Her name, I don't know how familiar or how well known she is, but Nicoletta Rossellini is the lady, and that's the rest of the band there. And you've got the lyrics on here, and that's your record. It is on 180 gram, and it's just black vinyl. But it's really good, excellent stuff. Another band I discovered recently is Ravensire. Now they've been going a few years, I believe, but apparently they just split up in 2020. So this was the last album they released just before they split, A Stone Engraved in Red. And these guys are from Portugal, and they're on Cruz del Sur. And yeah, it was released in 2019, this actually. So they released 2019, and I think they split just last year. Kind of traditional heavy metal, a bit kind of raw, kind of fast, maybe hints of speed metal in here as well. But yeah, definitely raw. The singer's voice has kind of got a gruff sound to it. But I thought there was a couple of places in here where it reminded me of some early Running Wild. And you've got some sections of some of the tracks where you've got the galloping guitars, like, you know, the early Iron Maiden stuff as well in here. So another great band to check out if you're interested. Pretty interesting artwork, I do happen to like that. So that's Ravensire. And A Stone Engraved in Red. And you get your inner sheet again. You also get a download card, which is somewhere off to the side. So there's your inner with lyrics, etc. This is on just black vinyl again. Hang on, it's in there. It's got a poly inner as well, which I put in. That's it there. So yeah, and very good stuff. Another excellent, interesting band. Now here is the vinyl that I purchased from No Remorse Records. It's not, that's not the label though for this, but they had it in their shop. So I pulled it from there because Amazon were apparently out of stock, and I thought, oh, I'm not going through that saga with Amazon because it'll probably never come. So I ordered this along with those 3 CDs from No Remorse, and it's a band called Titan. And these guys are originally, they came out in the new wave of British heavy metal, and they released, well, they wrote the album I think in 83, and it wasn't released till 85 because the record label at the time went bankrupt, and it sat about until someone else released it on their behalf, I believe. However, that was the only album they ever did back in the day. And one of the guys resurrected the band, and this is their second release, their follow-up, which came out in 2017 on High Roller. So yes, there you are. And that's pictures of the band. Now it's got some obviously different band members to back in the day, but I think it's the original Kev Riddles, I think, is the original guy, bass and vocals. And this album is called Justice Served. I think their album that they released back in the 80s was called Rough Justice. And this one is Justice Served. So this is basically kind of traditional new wave of British heavy metal style sounding metal. Which is pretty decent actually, so I was quite happy to grab this. As I say, it's on High Roller. You get a nice card inner with lyrics, etc., and the High Roller catalogue. And this one is also on 180 gram, but it's on blue, translucent blue vinyl. So there you have it. And next up, finally, I thought it was a high time I added some Doro to my collection, because I've never actually owned any Doro before, or Morlock for that matter. Even though I've been aware of her since back in the day, she was always very popular in the metal mags and everything. So I was just doing some sampling some of the stuff on YouTube, as you do. And with this being a fairly new release, I decided I'll pick the live one, and I also picked another studio album, which is underneath this one. So this is a new release, I believe. Doro and Warlock Triumph and Agony Live. It's a double vinyl, and that's your track listing. Nice cover with all the kind of live images in a sort of collage style. And on the inside as well. So yeah, that's your stuff. So yeah, I have listened to this. It's pretty good stuff, I have to say. You get an inner sheet with more pictures and lyrics and credits. And it's on the limited edition marbled black and white, so it kind of looks, if I can just show you, it kind of looks like that. Marbling effect. And so the other album I decided to go for from Doro was this one, Fear No Evil, which is not one of our earlier ones. This one's a bit further down the catalogue. And I believe there's a reissue of this coming out on is it AFM Records? But it has a different colour to this. Cover, sorry. It's a slightly different cover art and different colourings, etc. To this version, but this version was released on Rough Trade and Rare Diamonds Productions, which I guess is a German label. Yeah, RD, so Rare Diamond Productions. So this was reissued in 2018. And I really quite like this album as well. There's some good tracks on it, and it's a double LP. Did I say the last one was a double LP? No, it isn't. The other one's a single. single vinyl. This is 2, even though the other one had the gatefold, this also has the gatefold. So but again, yeah, I really quite liked what I heard on this, so I went for the album. As I say, there you go, the inside with the lyrics and the band, etc. So and it's limited edition on lilac, double gatefold. So yeah, as I say, it's on lilac. There it is. So I'm only showing you the one, the other one's inside. And the last one, this is the last one, is one of the records I had pre-ordered earlier in the year, which was delayed. The CD came out on the day of release. The record was delayed until just the start of the month here. And I ordered it from the band's website. Now this band is called Existence. They're a French band, and this is their 4th release, their 3rd full album, but their 4th release, called Wolf Attack. And they're basically kind of melodic hard rock, melodic heavy metal. I think their influences range from the classics like Priest, Maiden, Dio, Def Leppard, Motley Crue, all these kind of, you know, the 80s big names of the day. I think that's in among their influences. So I was dead excited when I learned they were releasing a new album. I do have one of their other albums. I've got their previous one to this, which is also out on Black Viper Records. And there is the track listing. There's the band. And again, it's a double LP as well, so just come out this year. There's your band again. So you get 2 inner sheets actually with this one. This is the first inner sheet with the credits, and this boy here, Julian Izzard, who's the vocalist and the guitarist, he's the kind of guy that made this band or launched this band, put the band together. He is the son of, I'll tell you the now, I forget his first name, but you'll see why I'm going to mention him again in a minute, and that's some of the lyrics. And it's just on black. There's your label, by the way, custom label. It's the same on that side as well. And it's just on black. Vinyl again. Now the second sheet is here with the rest of the lyrics, and this album is dedicated to Didier Izzard, who is the father of Julian Izzard I just mentioned to you there, the main man for this band. Now this guy here, he was apparently in a French metal band back in the day called H-Bomb, which some of you may know about. Classic 80s kind of sounding traditional kind of metal, I guess. And I think his dad, I think this guy passed away, I think, from cancer in 2018 there, so this album is dedicated to him. So that's that. And again, it's a really good album, really good band, this. And your other record, Black Vinyl again. Definitely worth checking out. They're already on the bill for some of next year's festivals. As I say, great melodic, hard rock, melodic heavy metal. Excellent stuff. And that is it, guys. So I hope you enjoyed my video here with the latest update. A busy kind of time of the year. However, I can now listen to Majestica's A Christmas Carol, because it's the time of year for that, which is absolutely fantastic Christmas music. Right, so meanwhile, I'll speak to you all in another video, and take it easy, and thanks for watching and all that stuff, and bye for now.